Okay, so in today's video we're going to be talking about a very exciting opportunity that will be coming to the markets very soon, and that is with a new IPO for the company Coinbase. Just before we jump into it, guys, if you could take a quick second to drop a like on this video, it'd be very much appreciated. It only takes a second and it really does help out the channel. So for those of you who aren't aware of Coinbase and what it does, well, it is one of the largest digital currency exchanges on the market right now. If you've looked into buying cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm sure you've come across Coinbase. And it's a platform that I currently use myself to store most of my Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings. Now, we don't have an exact date of when Coinbase will IPO, but it's set to be valued at 100 billion when it does so. On the 25th of February 2021 is when Coinbase filed for them to be listed on the public stock exchange with the SEC. And the general consensus is that we can expect to see them within the next 2 to 3 months, definitely early 2021. Coinbase's ticker will be COIN and it will be listed on the Nasdaq. And according to Bloomberg, around this valuation, the stock price will be $350 to $375. So before we get into whether I'll be buying this when it IPOs, let's take a look at how it makes its money. So Coinbase doesn't exactly make its money from just the value of Bitcoin or the value of Ethereum. Instead, it makes its money via trading fees. So essentially when people are going in buying these coins, they pay a small fee to Coinbase to allow them to do so. I will leave a link down in the description below to Coinbase's fee structure because it has some variable rates and it can be quite difficult to explain the full extent of the fee structure. But one example they give is if you invest $100, there will be a $2.99 fee. Now, I do know that the 3% on that $100 is quite a high fee, but I do think that Coinbase has one of the best platforms out there, especially for beginners looking to buy some crypto. And the numbers speak for themselves. Back in 2018, they were only valued at 8 billion. So good news is that Coinbase is profitable and that their 2020 revenue was actually double that of what they seen in 2019, so it's growing at a very rapid rate. And with the likes of Bitcoin's prices beginning to soar, I see a lot of new traders coming in trying to get on that and Coinbase really profiting from it. There's a bit of a saying that goes around that those who really made money in the gold rush were those who were selling shovels, and that same kind of logic can be applied here. So while people are trying to get in and make money from Bitcoin, Coinbase are essentially selling the shovels, selling the service that allows people to buy this Bitcoin and making a lot of money from it. So it's a good way of getting exposure in the crypto space while avoiding a lot of the volatility that comes with it, in my opinion. So we're going to take a look at an example here of a recent IPO, which was Airbnb, and we'll just see how the stock has kind of performed over the last few months. It IPO'd in December, so it's a very recent one, so hopefully gives us a good indication of what we can expect to see with Coinbase. Of course, we don't expect Coinbase to perform exactly like this. Obviously, all companies are different, but it can give us a general idea of what to expect. So we can see here that for Airbnb, it IPO'd on the 10th of December for about $144 when it came to the public market. Then we can see that there was quite a sharp decline all the way down to $124 just only 5 days later. And then about another 5 days after that, we were all the way up at $163. There was a good bit of volatility that followed this, so offered a good chance for some people to buy on the dips here. But as you can see, the general trend is high. So what we normally see with IPOs is they launch, they often have a bit of a spike, then they coming back down again to a more realistic valuation, and then we can start to see it kind of slowly trend upwards. Now again, as I said, this is not for all companies, this is just generally what we see with IPOs. I myself bought in pretty early on in Airbnb when it was released to the public, and I did actually lose a bit of small, but I think I went down nearly 20% at one stage, but now I'm up I think around 8 to 10% on that position, so it can work out if you buy early, but it might be a good idea to wait for the dips, and that's probably what I will end up doing. Now again, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, this is purely for entertainment purposes only, so make sure you do all your own research when it comes to this stock. So guys, just to summarize, I just wanted to put this on your radar, this Coinbase IPO, which will be coming in the next couple of months. I myself think will be a great opportunity to take advantage of the crypto space with a lot less volatility. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new around here, if you could take a second to subscribe to the channel, that would be great. And if you haven't already liked the video, it'd be great if you could do that as well. I'll catch you guys in the next video.